All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, before we get started, I'd like to give all glory, all praises, honor unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. As always, peace and salutations to the Old elect and the society pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Yarah.
Good night.
And we're the brothers from the Great Millstone, the Gary, Indiana camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. And pretty much, me and his brothers was checking out a video earlier. It was a big brawl happened, down in Alabama between Jake and Esau, which, when you see that, which is scriptural, that perpetual hatred that Esau has amongst, you Jakes, you tribes, particularly, the tribe of Judah, and right along with the rest of you tribes, man. And, now people need to understand that, pretty much this war between these two, this hatred or this animosity between these two manners of people, is we can track the reasoning behind that through the scriptures. We was at war from the womb, because believe it or not, the so-called white man, his biblical identity is known as Esau, also known as Edom, which Edom means red, and Esau means wasted away is he, And Jacob being our forefather, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, this war it started, within the womb. Even go further than that, back to the garden, between Cain and Abel. Cain being, this Esau in spirit, and Abel, Jacob in spirit, if you can receive. But anyway, as you can see, there's a shameful spewing being, this devil's being exposed worldwide. The nations are tired of this devil. And of course, Jake is ultimately fed up with this devil, man. But anyway, I'm going to read that Habakkuk 2:16 for me, Baba Kasha. Just bear with
Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
And that's what you're seeing, man. This devil, this Edomite is being exposed on all levels. Because for years, this devil has portrayed himself to be what? The angel of light. The man to be looked to for morality, morals. What's another word? For education, the standard of living. But it's come to find out that you devils are despicable, disgusting lowlifes, man, scumballs. From the elites down to the low-level Edomites, man, did nothing to be reverenced. As the scriptures say, I believe it's in Isaiah, Lord, whether we get it, the scriptures say that the vile man should no longer be called liberal, And then when you go to that word liberal, it goes into noble or nobility. And there's nothing noble about this punk, man. Not the Edomite man, woman, or child, man. They all filthy, man. Some more on that.
The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And that's what you're seeing, man, worldwide. You got the South African president talking pretty much raging war on you devils. Telling the people to help get these people out their land. Because why is that? The curse that was placed upon Cain, which we know if you receive once again in spirits, Esau, he's a fugitive and a vagabond. A fugitive, one that escapes justice, vagabond being a wanderer in everybody's land, everybody's business. And what he's doing, man, he's bringing forth confusion, destruction, chaos. He's a cancer. But through his pseudoscience and his witchcraft, he portrayed that Jake to be the problem of the earth. But reality, it's this damn devil, man. With the chemtrails, the Frankenstein food. That's why cancer is at an all-time high. That's why people get sick. And here come this devil want to blame the people and earth itself, right along with the living, the living on earth, whether it be the animals, the trees, for the reason why the earth is in the turmoil that it's in. But in reality, it's because of this damn devil's rulership. I believe it's, let me get that real quick. Isaiah 32, unless you got a precept. Isaiah 32. And Oh, should I read for 5? So I'm driving. 32 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, hey, shameful spewing is you know, it's coming upon your glory, man. You know, that skirt is being lifted up, and everybody realize how filthy these people are. Hey, your damn commander and freak or chief is a goddamn freako, man. Sniffing, we get this videos of this nigga sniffing people's hair, touching on little kids. You know, there's a video I was just on the brothers, you know, through the chat. This devil telling a damn baby how sexy this baby are. Like, what kind of shit that is, man? You know? But this is the man that, you know, people want to look up for the standard of living. You know?
Yeah, this Isaiah 32, verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
So, yeah, the churl, man. Esau, he's a churl, a lowlife, a piece of shit, man, for the lack of a better words, man. You know, they sit on that television with those suit and ties, with that pale ass face and clean, smooth face, goofy ass smirk. You know, it seems like they got all the answers, but they don't. You know, and it shows in their behavior. It shows how the way they govern, how they govern their kingdom, man. You know, look at the people, man. What it says in Sirach 10, you know, as the judge saweth the people, roughly paraphrasing. You know, the people reflect the the judge, man. And look at the people, man. Bunch of freaks and weirdos walking around, drug addicts. You know, you got Jake now, you know, adopting the suicidal mindset. Which who's known for doing that shit? Esau. You know, druggy us all over with, man, and take his own life and shit. Now you got Jake and other heathens doing that, partaking in that damn behavior. You know? Some more on that.
It says, verse 6, it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry. He will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
And that's what me and the brothers talk about, these damn wicked ass cops. Here they go, they'll lock Jake up for heinous, you know, for crimes. But this nigga, these Edomite cops be doing all kinds of wickedness, man. You know, that's just a low level. We ain't even speaking of those, you know, the judges, the powers that be, you know, these elites, how they torture children, you know, to drink their, if you know what, their blood. You know?
We ain't Gary.
We ain't Gary. Yeah, we ain't Gary. Oh, con, Salaki. Yeah, man. You know? And then it's all it is unrighteous decrees. Is a bunch of hypocrisy, man, when you look at it, man. This man's a hypocrite. You know? He go throughout the four corners there dropping bombs on people. But what America want to do? They want to portray themselves as the world police. You know, but look how they treat their own citizens, man. Like crap. You know? There's some more on that, bro.
It says the instruments of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
And even when the needy speaking right, here we are, bro. You know, Jake. You know, and although we don't advocate protesting and none of that shit, you know, that Jake is wicked. You know, but at the same time, here the needy speaking out, and you know, he want to demonize. Hey, the prophets, man, he want to demonize this truth. Because why? This truth is exposing his ass for what, you know, his wicked agendas and what he really are, man. Now they want to target what? Misinformation and all this shit. Or, you know, target, you know, especially with the small hats. They want to, everything that's to speak out against them, they want to label it what? Semi-automatic, man. If you know what I mean, man. But when this nigga, all he does was practice hate. His whole science, you know, it's his science experiments, which he does on society is nothing but hate. You know, whether it's on the people, the animals, you know? You know what I'm saying? So this nigga's a hypocrite, man. You know, and then that video shows, they were just talking about watching the video, which, you know, they took the video down TikTok. You know, Jake is fed up as well, man. Jake got pent up anger for this devil. You know? People are tired, man, of this damn fucking devil, man. Especially you low-level Edomites, man. You 2-time losers, man. You 3-time losers, because you're going to lose on this side. You're going to serve in the kingdom as, you know, as rigorous slavery. Then you're going to be burnt off the earth after that. You know? So Jake is fed up, man. You know? We fed up. That's what, you know. We ain't going to operate the way out of 2/3 carnally. You know, we're going to defeat this devil through the spirit, man. You know, that's and call Allah Yahweh Shah for this truth. Because without this truth, man, hey, you know, we'd be hopeless out here, you know? You know, but the Lord's given us hope, you know, and through this truth, we understand that, hey, this devil rulership is temporal, man. Like the scriptures say, 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, you know, Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it that follows, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? You got a precept or something, bro? You know? So this devil, man, he's on his way out, man. You know? And he's gonna fulfill his name, Esau. Wasted away as he, his ass gonna be wasted away from the earth. You know? Like it says in the book of Obadiah, there shall be not any remaining of the house of Esau, man. That's in Obadiah. You know, for the Lord has spoken it, man. It's not gonna be any remaining, man. When it's all said and done, and when this Edomite is removed from the earth, then the earth is going to be at peace, man. You know, when this devil is taken out of power, man. We can't wait, man. You know, look how the earth is being governed, man.
So, Sirach 10, verse 8.
Okay.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Oh, you want to smoke?
And that's what these devils are doing, man. They rule the world in unrighteousness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they go around and they steal, and you know what I'm saying, steal from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They stole America from you know what I'm saying, the northern tribes.
Okay.
You know, mainly you know what I'm saying, Issachar and Gad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, what's known as today, you know what I'm saying, what's known as the Mexicans and the Native Americans. And the Seminole Indians.
You know, and then what he's trying to do, he's trying to cover that history up. Or what he tell Jake, forget about the history. You know, forget about your history. But every fucking chance they get, they want to remember the hollow thing that so-called happened to the small hats. Or Pearl Harbor, or fucking, you know, 9/11, or all that bullshit, which, you know, a lot of those events were staged, you know? Showing that this man's a complete demonic hypocrite, man.
Yeah, you know? he likes to go around and create the problem and then act like he got the solution to bend people's will towards his way.
Showing that this man's a complete devil, man. Damn, Jake shit in the ditch. See this shit?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Speaking of Esau.
Car stuck in the ditch, right?
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, the kingdom is going to be translated from the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? From Esau to the Israelites.
God.
All right, and we're going to rule the world in righteousness, man.
God.
Like we say, we can't wait for them to get out of power, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Proverbs 29, I believe it's 2, verse 2. It says, you know what I'm saying? It says, when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn. Yeah, you can grab this.
Let's get it real quick. Proverbs 29. Yep, 29:2. And it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
People rejoice when the righteous are in rule.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to happen when this kingdom gets translated. You know what I'm saying? To the Israelite rulership.
God.
You know what I'm saying? When Yahweh Shai comes, you know what I'm saying, to judge the nations, he's going to set everything back right again.
God. It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, and that's what you see throughout all the earth right now. The people are mourning, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all the wickedness that's going on in this place, man.
Like what it says in the book of Romans, even creation itself groaneth.
Yeah.
You know, the earth mourning, the trees mourning, the rats, the cats, the dogs, the bugs. Look under this devil, damn bees standing extinct.
Yeah, he's destroying the earth. He's destroying the, you know what I'm saying, the circle of life. He's destroying the animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing good in this evil world for anything. All right, the insects, I'm sure.
Yeah, because everything is not put back in. It's not in this rightful order, man. You know,
the sea animals. Yeah.
Because what I was gonna say, because every animal has a purpose. You know, every animal was created for a purpose. You know, like for instance, the pig. What was the pig created for? To clean the earth. But this nigga had made the pig a delicacy to be eaten. You know, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You think on our rulership, hey, a pig gonna be able to be a pig, a lobster gonna be able to be a lobster. You know, why you think the fucking water is so dirty and polluted? One, he's drilling oil, you know, dumping all kinds of toxins into the oceans, into the waters. Two, you know, they fishing up all the things that meant to clean up the water. And then charge your ass an arm and leg to eat it. You know? Showing that this man's a complete damn devil, man. I'm going to go back to the Sirach 10:9 real quick, Baba Kashar. I'm going to read it. It says, why is earth and ass is proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he lived, he cast away his vows. And that's what this devil has done. What it says in Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, for who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Remember, this nigga sold his birthright. Shows he's not the man to be following for some damn uncooked food. You know, and it reflects in his society, man, this microwave-ass system that he set up. You know, fast food, fast living. You know, he's an impatient, demonic bastard, man. And it shouldn't have, and our people adopted that mindset. These Babylonians got the same mindset, man. Impatient, you know, entitled. Feel like they're entitled to shit. Don't want to work. Don't want to wait for something. Me, now. Hey, why you guys think the people got that mindset? Because as the king saw other people, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? What kind of that fast-paced, fast lifestyle leads to? It leads to death, ultimately, man. You know, look at the fast food industry and how many people are getting sick because eating this crap. McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Hell. You know, and all this poison, you know, that this devil's putting in this shit, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? When the Lord created the herbs of the field, the fruits, the vegetables, you know, things of that nature, you know, to help, you know, for man. You know, this nigga turned these things into destroy man. It said, verse 10, it said, the physician cut off the lung disease, and he that is king today, he that is king today, it's like, yeah, he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die, man. That's what's going to happen to this damn devil, man. Because right now he's ruling. You know, but hey, Yahweh Shai, you know, which is that physician, he's going to come back and cut off that disease. You, Esau, the parasitical disease that you are to the earth. Because all these devils are nothing but a damn parasite. You know, vampires, they suck. What vampires do? They suck the blood, which is you know, it's life in the blood. So they suck the life out of everything, man. You know, literally, spiritually, you know.
Precept.
You got it, bro.
It's Jeremiah 25:27. It says, therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink.
You know, and I think this originally applied to Jake, but hey, we apply the same scripture to Esau now. You know? know what I'm saying? Hey, you're gonna drink of that cup. Hey, we had to drink of it. You know, so how much more the bastard child? You know, the bastard. You know, hey, the Lord made his own sons to give, you know, and children to get punished, man. So how much more for you devils? The low lives of the earth. The base man. You know?
Okay.
You're gonna drink of all that cup, man. And we can't wait, man, to put this damn devil in captivity. Where you belong. You know?
Verse 29.
God.
For lo, I began to bring evil upon the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished,
God.
ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts.
God. And Jake, you're gonna be punished too. Hey, those who join hand in hand with this devil, you coons, you sellouts, hey, you're gonna be judged right along with this devil. Those who help uphold this damn system, that believe and trust, you know, in the chariots of Egypt, hey, you're gonna be destroyed as well. You know? Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, like, 'cause we was watching that video, who you see come to the rescue? Coon ass Jake Cop. You know, you had a one Jake, you know, hitting they pinned Jake up. You know, now we ain't justify none of that shit. We went to hell with them damn people. But, you know, it just shows the mentality of Jake ass, man. Jake is a guard dog for Esau ass, man. You know?
Verse 30, it says, Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, The Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation.
Mm-hmm.
He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth.
Okay.
A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord.
Whew. Man, that's what you're seeing right now. The Lord's doing. He's putting everything in place for World War III. You know, I was just watching the video. The Elder Yashram was going to. He was doing a land back video on Elder Malcolm, how pretty much in South Africa, you know, the president calls, you know, for pretty much war against those damn Edomites over there, man. You know, so hey, the Lord is gearing up the nations for war. You know, hey, the brothers was watching one video. The brother was going to one of the young brothers in Dallas. He was talking about pretty much, you know, how, you know, the day that the Fed now was implemented, the next day, what movie they showed, and they view was Oppenheimer. You know, which is spiritual, man. Because what's going to come out of that Fed now, that the CBDC, man, it's going to be the Karagma. And then once that Karagma get pushed, hey, we already know what's coming at the nuke, destruction. You know. Say, so the Lord, hey, he's putting everything in place for this place to be destroyed, man. You know?
Verse 30, Jeremiah 25, verse 32 says, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
And that's what we're seeing. Evil uproars amongst the earth. You know, real quick, if I may. 2nd Ezra 9, real quick. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the parts of the sign pass, which I told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest would begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And that's what we're witnessing, man, globally, man. Uproars of the nations, uproars of the people. It's going to be coming to a city near you, man, here in Babylon the Great. You know, especially as the supplies and resources dwindles, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they just had a major trucking company, you know, bankrupt, man, Yellow, which that's going to affect, you know, the supply line, you know, people, you know, getting particular resources, particular goods, you know, because the scriptures say, what, there should not be any work for Egypt, you know, and that famine coming. Hey, so, hey, the Lord, hey, like brothers say, we in some evil times, but at the same time, we in some exciting times, man, as well. You know.
Verse Jeremiah 25, verse 33 says, "And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground."
And what's going to cause that? Hey, World War III. You know, right along with all the other chaos and pandemonium that's going to be going in the midst, man. You know, so hey, it's going to be ugly, and that shows that how much we going to need the Lord in those times, man. You know what did Ezra said? Woe is me, who should deliver me in those days? If I remember, trying to find that. I think it's Second Ezra, 16 to 17, and it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, and what shall I do when these evils come, man? And that's what we're seeing, man, in the beginning. You know, as Esau's being exposed, and we're witnessing the end of an age. You know?
It says, "And the power shall stand in fear." You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. That's why they out there building all those underground bunkers and things like that.
God.
Mountain complexes, and trying to go out into outer space.
Yeah. Undersea
space stations.
Yeah. Esau try to get under shit under seas that we don't even know about.
Yep.
You know.
That's why trying to explore new new territories, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to escape the Lord's judgment, but it's not going to happen.
God. It says, verse 19, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You know, and, we seeing these things, but people still, going out about their day, eating, drinking, partying, being in mirth, not considering what the Lord is doing on the earth, man. It's been like every other month is a blood moon. You ever notice, man?
Yeah.
Strange wonders in the skies, what the scriptures say that was going to happen. But Jake ain't taking heed, man. We seeing this devil rage war. What happened in June, man? He was, putting all kinds of chemicals in the air. In quote unquote Pride Month. But people didn't take heed to that. What Jake was out there getting freaky. You know what I'm saying? It says, verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth. They shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell on the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy, man. That's what's going to happen, man. The sword's going to destroy, man, because the Lord's going to put the spirit on this devil to unleash havoc on society, man. And that's what these elites want, man. They want chaos so they can bring in order, but they only understand is the Lord's going to bring in his order, his new world order, under Yahweh Shai, man, who the word he calls Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be like you heard all of that. It's going to be like that show 1,000 Ways to Die, but you know what I'm saying, 1,000,000 times worse.
Yeah.
When the day of the Lord comes around, it's gonna be amplified. It's gonna be like 1,000,000,000 ways to die.
Yeah. What does scripture say? I think it's in Amos.
Yeah.
When it go, what is it? Amos. What is you that desire the day of the Lord?
Yeah.
Which we always like to bring out. Because you got Christians, I can't wait till the day of the Lord. Oh, really? Okay. And even we ourselves going to be, the prophets, Lord will be the elect. Even we ourselves going to be, frightened in that time, But we still going to put our trust in him. But the Lord's still going to have us. He's going to comfort us. He's going to reassure that he's with us. But even we ourselves, man, we're going to be shit, to witness it. There's one thing to prophesy about it, but to actually be in it and to witness it, oh, man.
This Amos 5:18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you that so lucky? To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light."
It's gonna be a day of darkness, man, not light. People gonna be seeking the prophets in those times. You think we gonna be on the highways and hedges teaching? Hell no, Lord's gonna have to put us up, man, because we're gonna be trying to, protect our own lives, Fuck, he was paying the money we out there. Yeah, the Lord said, like, no, man, we're gonna be put up. And Esau's already putting legislation in place to target true speech,
I probably should have started at 16.
Come on, you got it, bro.
Amos 5:16. Therefore, the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord saith thus: wailing shall be in the streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. And all the vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
God, ain't gonna be no prosperity in that time. That you Christians like to push that prosperity doctrine.
Yeah, things aren't gonna continue on as the way you see it now in society, man. All right, everything is gonna get ruined.
God.
All right, and this is ultimately because the Lord is judging this place.
God.
It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him."
Who you gonna be running? Whew. Run from a pack of Gurgle Truth. Oh, so glad I got up out of there. You're gonna be in a house full of cannibalists. They'll tie your ass up and chop you down and put your ass on the side with some potatoes.
It says, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bite him.
Or you feel safe, you get out that jam, you think everything cool. You know what I'm saying? The Lord have you run into a fucking a newly created creature that Esau released on society, or a robo dog. What you gonna do in that time? Or the Lord may have you see a strange apparition, some shit you ain't never seen, and scare your ass to the death where you have a heart attack. And you still alive. Imagine you got a stroke and nigga, you still alive. You just stuck, can't move.
There's gonna be afflictions on all sides.
Yeah.
Where you look, there's gonna be something that's gonna get you.
Yeah. Then you on the ground and a pack of dogs come and eat your ass alive. Fuck you gonna do in that time, man?
Yep. You can't hide from it.
Come on.
You could run. That's all you could do, but you can't hide from it. It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It says, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it?
A very dark and pitiful day. All the wisdom of this world is going to be put to shit. People going to be going to church or these different mosques seeking answers. Or these different temples, the cathedrals, and they're not going to get the answers they need. Priest Reverend Lovejoy ain't going to know what the hell to do in that time, man.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be, trying to look out for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna be betraying one another.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Fighting and arguing about everything.
God.
Hey, because people are gonna get nasty when it comes to survival.
God. And all you jakes that trust and believe in Esau, you really gonna see the devil in that damn time.
And then you got people paranoid and not knowing what to do. People panicking.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get crazy out here.
You got a quick precept just to close out on this. We were speaking about it earlier. Revelations 11:18, and it reads, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth." Because all these things we're witnessing happening, man, is ultimately the Lord's finna bring destruction to the wicked. Starting with the wicked, Esau, right along with the wicked, right along with the rest of the wicked. 2/3, the rest of these heathens. Hey, judgment is gonna be prepared for these people, man. And we're gonna receive, our judgment, and the whole Lord wouldn't be of the elect, the righteous judgment, our reward, man. All the labor and the suffering we've been through, going through the straight gates, Lord willing, we endure to the end. Hey, we hoping to receive that crown, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, once again, like brother say, we in some scary, some dark, but yeah, at the same time, it's exciting times, man. Because we almost out of here, man. And if I may, we can close out with this, Jeremiah 30. And 5. Start at 4. And these words, what the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear, not of peace. Ask ye now, see whether do a man travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. It's going to symbolize to the great fear that's going to fall upon these people in the time of chaos and pandemonium, man. The scripture saying in Daniel's 12 is going to be a time that man has never seen, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
We ain't never witnessed this. Yeah, we ain't never witnessed just utter pandemonium, man. Motherfuckers just laying dead in the streets by the thousands. Yep. The stench of death is going to be so strong, man. You ever drove through a field, you smell like a dead animal, you be like, oof,
yeah,
the fuck is that?
At least I hear the human body smells worse.
Yeah. All the filth these people be eating. Man, you're just going to be seeing just Keisha and Tom and Phil or a baby just on the ground, just decaying.
Yeah, multiple bodies just everywhere.
Yeah.
Imagine how much that may smell.
Yeah. There ain't going to be no running water. Fucking grass going to be about, then it's 4 feet high. Because there ain't nobody around to cut the grass. It's going to be like the Book of Eli. There's many movies they show end times, man, how it's going to look. And that's nothing but art imitating life, man. It says, verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so there is none like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who's that he speaking of? It's talking about the remnant. The elect, because all Israel ain't Israel. 2/3 must perish, man. And it's needed, man. When we first woke up to this truth, when we heard like, damn, why the Lord gonna kill 2/3? Why? But now, as you grow in his faith, we understand why. These motherfuckers gotta go, man.
Because they won't change.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're not gonna get right.
God.
They're not gonna listen to the law of the Lord.
God.
So what do you do to something that won't, you know what I'm saying, be right?
Do away with that.
Yes.
And yes, some of the 2/3 are some of your family members. Your mother, your grandmother, your uncles, even some of your brothers. Not brothers in the faith, Lord, Lord forbid, but brothers, your physical, your brother, your biological brothers and sisters. Yes, they're gonna perish as well if they're not of the elect, man. They're just the reality of the situation, man. Hey, with the Lord, he flooded the entire earth and left only 8 people alive.
See what happens when you buy a bag of brand new apples, you know what I'm saying, and then you go to put them in the fridge, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, you open the compartment, the fruit compartment, and then you see some old apples in there,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to grab that old apple and throw it in there with the good ones.
Hell no.
Because it's going to ruin the other apples.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to throw those bad apples out. You know what I'm saying? It's time to reset.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to reset with the good apples.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is doing, man.
God. It says, verse 8, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yokes from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. So the reason why all these things are happening on the earth is because the Lord, we were speaking of earlier, there's a transition happening. Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it that followed, man. The Lord, there's a transition we're witnessing. The powers of the powers of evil is on his way out, and the righteous is being established, man. The tabernacle of David, which is being built right now spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's being built, man. As this temple's being built, the wicked temple's being destroyed, man. We tearing that bitch down brick by brick. What it says in Ecclesiastes 3, I believe, there's a time to build. There's
a time for everything.
Yeah. And right now, we're witnessing, the scriptures also say that the better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, we witnessing the end of an empire, man. We can't wait.
Also in Ecclesiastes, yeah.
God. It says, verse 10, therefore fear not, it said, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all the nations whither I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. So hey, the Lord's going to come back and deliver the elect, man, at the end of the day, man. And that's what we're witnessing right now, man. This truth is being taught throughout the four corners of the earth. But it said this truth shall go through the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. So you got brothers calling on the name of the Lord in all the continents, man. And in Australia, Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, North America.
Central.
Yeah, Central America, man. This truth, and it was all through the Lord, man. Via what? The internet. The apostles didn't have to hop on a plane and or a boat to go to these different regions of the earth to teach this truth. Hey, the Lord, use the internet, man. Got anything else? So with that, we pray this video is edifying as well as exhort through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We want to say, call Hola Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And the society is pushing truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And the Bob Ball. Chemotherapy 2023.
Soon.